Right. Yeah. So I'm going to continue on with laying down the second floor, the upper part of the floor here. And one thing that I've done is I've taken my slabs here. Okay. Uh, so there's all my floor slabs that I created. And I've actually moved them down to minus 75. Okay. Minus 75 there. And the reason I've done that is because on the outside perimeter of the inside of the wall, I'm going to run a brick tassel wall. One brick thick, that's all. That's all, okay? So I'm going into my ground floor plan here, and I'm going into wall architecture. And out of this brick wall here, right, I have opened that, and I duplicated that particular brick to make this one here. Let me show you what the parameters are there. So I took out everything except the brick, and I made the brick 75 high. Okay, because it's going to be one course of brick, 65 plus a 10 mil mortar joint. That's it there. And I'm going to go finish face exterior. Now I need to change this. This needs to be minus 75 before I start, right? Okay, minus 75. And let's start down here. So I'll put this on the grid. And yeah, I could really stop there, and I'll do escape, and I'll pick it up again here. Okay, because I'm doing this correctly, and escape once. So when you hit escape once, it just means it stops the action, but it doesn't take you out of the command as such. So we'll come in down there. And again, I'm just zooming into here to get the intersection point here. And we're over to that point, escape once, pick it up again on this side. And all the way across to here, escape once, pick it up on this side. And that'll finish it out just there. Now, so let's go into my section and see how that's working out. And there's my little brick tassel wall all the way around here. Now you can see that this is level with this part here. And that's what I wanted to achieve there by moving the floor slab down to 75. So I've got a brick all the way around, and I've got my two central supporting walls on foundations there. Now I'm going to run a wall plate or a joist plate around the outside here and down those tassel walls there. And this is a particular method of doing this. Revit recognizes joists as being beams here. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into structure. I'm going to go into beam. And so escape. I'm going to beam here. And it's telling me that, oh, it wants me to pick a plane here. So look, I don't want to do that just yet. So I'll go back into my ground floor plan here, and I'll do that again, beam. Now, the only beam I have available to me in the project is this one here. It's a universal beam. So I need to actually go and import some in. So I'll do that via load library. And you can see that there's structural columns here, but there's no category for structural beams. They're actually in structural framing. That's what they're called. So remember that one. And I've got wood here, and I've got timber and dimensional lumber. So I'll go into the timber first, and it brings me up a whole series of types here. Now, these are quite large. So I could take the smallest one of those, right? It's now in my project. Here it is here, but I'm going to edit type. I'm going to duplicate this one, and this is going to be 75 by, it's going to be 100 by 75. Okay. That's I'm just giving it a name, and I need to adjust the B and C dimensions here. So 100 by 75. Okay. Now, so that's my timber. It's on the end of my cursor at the moment. And so I'm going to put this in at ground level. And that is more or less going to be correct. And this center line. So I'm going to run this all the way around here. And then I'll pick it up from here. Okay. I'll run it all the way down here. And then I'll pick it up from there and run it all the way down here. So I'm going to run out of time here. When you come back, I'll have that finished and completed, and I'll show you what that looks like.